from my cat from hell. Can we say that? Jackson Galaxy is here. You know what, Jackson? I give you so many props, so many props. They said, I know this personally, TV show featuring the C word. Cats?
Yes.
That can't be done.
Yeah.
Television shows with dogs? Yeah, a dime a dozen.
Right.
If I think about it, I can't think of a show. I mean, you're a pioneer. I can't think of a show. I can think of shows that have included dogs and cats. I can think of shows that have included pretty little kittens and feature kittens and what they're all about.
Right.
I cannot think of a show ever in the history of television since your show of shows. You don't remember that, I'm sure.
Of course, I know Sid Caesar very well.
There you go.
Personal friend. No.
Yeah, yes. Really, since the history of television that has focused itself on what cats are really about, understanding cats from their perspective, and ultimately what does save lives, and that is understanding cat behavior.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and we're going into season 6,
and that's amazing.
Nuts. It's amazing, right?
Yeah, in a good way.
I'm still dumbfounded, and not only that, I'm always waiting for the axe to fall. You know, because since we filmed the pilot, I always thought that, I hoped that people would catch on, but I thought they wouldn't, you know. So it makes me really happy.
So you've got your own lexicology? I'm not sure if that's the
lexicology?
Word. Yeah, that's like making up words as you go along.
And
one of them is catification.
Yeah.
Because of you, I bet, you know, at the end of every year, it's new words in the dictionary.
Yeah.
I bet that'll be one of them.
I hope so.
I do too, and you have a book out by that very name.
I do.
Tell me about the book.
Catification is, we've defined it as, in the dictionary, it would be the art of creating environmental enrichment for both you and your cat, which is a balancing act.
Explain what environmental enrichment is.
And
that's what this book is about.
It is. And honestly, one of the most important things, as you well know, one of the most important things that we can provide for cats besides exercise is a territory that appeals to what I call the raw cat, where they walk into a room, they talk about ownership of territory. That ownership gets them completely pumped up, but then they want to own up there. They want to own around here, by the couch, up towards the ceiling, and we can provide that for them. And we can provide that for them in a way so that your house doesn't look like the crazy cat lady house. And that's what we're doing in Catification.
Okay, I want to talk about that ownership thing a little bit. It's something we see cats do every day. If you have a cat, you know what I'm talking about. Right. Give me some examples of what you mean.
Well, there's positive ownership. Positive ownership is...
You said positive?
That's yours now.
Thank you.
Positive ownership would be laying in a bed, what I call scent soakers, little fleece beds, or even sisal matting, something where it soaks their scent into. Whenever they lay on that, they walk by it, they smell themselves, I own it, right? When they mark you, which they do positively with the side or head-butting you, or their scent glands everywhere, even when they scratch, they leave scent. That's ownership. Scratching, visual marking, ownership. On the negative side, when they pee on stuff, that is also ownership, but in a very insecure way.
Yeah, negative to us, it's still communication.
Exactly.
To them, they don't think this is good or bad. They're
it's
just
attempting
to communicate things. Also, cats are, we think like dogs, I think, and that we're primarily predators. Dogs are the same. Cats worry a lot. So they want to be confident.
True.
Yeah, they want to be confident, but at the same time, they could be prey.
Right.
So it's like this teeter-totter.
And it's interesting, which is why one of the sort of planks on my cat platform is confident hunting play. Because as long as they keep in touch with the predator, it's okay to have prey in the background. But in the prey world, that's why when we're catifying, I talk about the cat superhighway, that way that the cat can get around the room without touching the floor, that there's escape routes in that superhighway, that there's off-ramps, that there's no dead ends in that superhighway, because once that happens, then the prey animal comes out. They go into fight or flight. We always want to keep that away from the picture.
All right, and your book describes many, 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 many ways in which you can do this in really any home or apartment or condominium. It doesn't matter. I love your tips, but it's more than tips. It's beautiful art to demonstrate, okay, here's what people have done, and you can do this too. The name of the book is Catification, Designing a Home for Your Cat.
And you.
There you go. Jackson Galaxy, thank you.
Absolutely.